What's up, guys? The boy 22K13, and I got news on Derrick take calculated risk with quick return from Meniscus tear. For one, there's good news on the Derrick front, which seemed a few days ago like yet another catastrophic blow to the Chicago Bulls' title hope, and to Rose' career had turned out to be just a minor setback. Rose underwent surgery to repair a torn right meniscus for the second time in 2 years. This time, the prognosis is more encouraging. Rose' rehab would take 4 to 6 weeks, and Bulls young manager Gar Forman said Friday morning, which was this morning, that he expects the 2011 NBA MVP back this season. And General Manager Gar Forman went on to say, and I quote, "I know Derrick is anxious to attack this rehab," Foreman said via the Chicago Tribune. "We anticipate a full return to activities. He's full weight bound today. In about a week he'll be able to do basketball related drills and increase his strength and go on from there. It sounds a lot better than what had previously assumed to be a lost year. Rose, third in a row. Unlike last time, Rose opted to have part of the meniscus removed. This means a shorter recovery and also means increased long-term health risk. It's a 180-degree turn from the Bulls' previous approach to Rose' injury, and it's telling of their confidence in his ability to get back to the peak of his power. Now, my opinion on this before I move on. It's a good thing that he's coming back to 4 to 6 weeks. I'm glad, he's not out for the rest of the season like he did for the past 2 seasons. I'm glad, he getting a 4 to 6 weeks, and hopefully the Bulls can just go on back, put their name back out there again with Derrick Rose. So, good news. Okay, moving on. Excuse me. Remember, this is the same player who sat out the entire 2012 and 13 season, recovering from a torn left ACL, even after he was medically cleared to play, because he didn't want to risk playing before he felt mentally ready. This is the same player who missed all but 10 games of the following year with the initial tear in the right medial meniscus, having been ruled out immediately following November surgery. And this is a Bulls organization that has stood behind its superstars through all of these injuries, though all of the criticism he took from fans and media for taking it slow. Rose teammate, head coach Tom Thibodeau, and members of the front office defended him time and time again when it would have been easy to no comment, take veiled shots at his mental toughness, or throw him under the bus outright. For the controversy Thibodeau and the Bulls training staff have faced about handling of injured players, they've been exceptionally careful with Rose from the beginning. They have to be. He's the face of the franchise. The hometown kid made good and more professionally a player from whom they still have 41.4 million tied beyond this year. Now my opinion on that, it's a good thing that that the front office and the team and the coach is behind Derrick Rose, and I think, and we knew this for the past 2 seasons because the fans in Chicago, they wanted Derrick Rose back. They wanted him to play for this team, because without Derrick Rose, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna get that far into the playoffs. And to see that, it's good for them. They're standing behind him. Moving on. Rose and the Bulls have been through this several times now. They were aware of the level of criticism their handling of the original ACL injury opened them up. Rose's repeated knee injuries have allowed for extensive trial and error, for Foreman to stay on the day of Rose's surgery in no uncertainty terms that they expect him back before the end of the regular season. The Bulls had better be sure hashtag the return 3.0 will go off without a hitch. Let they put themselves involved through a repeat of the 2013 nightmare season. Rose and the Bulls both realized that they would never have a better opportunity with Rose and the Bulls both realized that they would never have a better opportunity to win a title than this year, and even that is no sure thing. Even with their up and down play this season, they sitting in fourth place in the Eastern Conference with a 36-22 record. I kind of agree with this since he was saying that Rose and the Bulls both realized that they would never have a better opportunity and win a title than this year, and even there's no sure thing. I mean, it's kind of true because you need Derrick Rose. Wherever Derrick Rose take him, he will take them as far as they can, deeper in the playoffs. All right. Once they resign Jimmy Butler this summer, they be locked into this roster for the foreseeable future. Paul Gasol is 34, Joakim Noah just turned 30 and will be up for a new contract in 2016. If Rose is physical, physically and mentally able to play, and there is an increased risk of re-injury from an early return, it's in everyone interested to do it. The reality is the same now for the Bulls as it's been all year. If Rose is healthy and playing consistently at a level he has started to reach before the All-Star break, the Bulls are the only team capable of challenging the Atlanta Hawks or Cleveland Cavaliers for a trip to the finals of the Eastern Conference, which is true. You know, if Derrick Rose stay healthy, he got to play like he did at the All Star before the All Star break because the way he played, mind blowing before the All Star break. So I hopefully he get back to that position. If Rose is sideline or hobble, they a second round out. True. The Bulls are a lot of things when it comes to internal expectations. They are realistic. Rose probably could have played in 2013 if he wanted to, but in no universe was that team a title contender, even with him on the floor. Risking his long-term health to lose to the Miami Heat in 7 games instead of 5 would have accomplished nothing. This time it's different with Gasol and Butler playing at an all-star level and Noah finally healthy again. This is a team that can absolutely see itself making a title run. If things break right, one of those things has to be quick, clean recovery process for Rose. Unlike the last two, that possibility and the Bulls are taking advantage of it. I want you guys to do is leave your comments down below, like, subscribe, comment. I see you guys on the next one.